everybody. Welcome to Honorable Mentions. I'm your co-host, primary host, host zero, Rachel Jane Andelman. It's a Wednesday night. It's pleasant in Boston. It's a balmy, ideal 75 degrees, 6:06 p.m. on the, I don't know where the 6:06 p.m. comes from. It's just what my phone says. I am happy to be here. I'm happy to say hello to you. If you're in the chat, say hi. Otherwise, forever hold your peace. Much like someone at a wedding where people are getting married who shouldn't get married. I am not the only host of the show. I have a wonderful co-host. He is a family man, a funny man, and my best friend. Please give it up for Adi Heller.
Hey. Good
Adi,
evening.
you may notice is green screen into our friend Jess Bryant's bedroom. That is what he's doing.
It's what I'm doing. Speaking of weddings and things people are doing, I once worked a wedding. I wasn't DJing it. I was this when I lived in New York. And I worked in like a bar / cafe, and we hosted a wedding where the couple's first dance was to Fleetwood Mac's. So first of all, they walked down the aisle to Radiohead, Everything in Its Right Place, which was very creepy. And then
song. I'm not familiar with that one.
Yeah, it's really creepy. It's just Tom York's voice, like slowly coming in, saying everything in its right place over and over and over again, glitching out occasionally. And then their first dance was to Sweet Little Lies by Fleetwood Mac, which is a song about wanting your partner to lie to you instead of telling you that they're cheating.
Are they still together?
This couple from Brooklyn?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, I guess you weren't friends with them. You were just DJ.
No, I was actually clearing tables.
Oh, you're clearing tables.
Yeah.
Interesting. Well, they have an interesting relationship. This couple you catered, you bust.
Yeah, I bust for them. I haven't been following up. Hello, Ansalt. But anyway, that was a choice they made that made me uncomfortable. And I think this green screen choice is a choice I made that I think makes you uncomfortable. And in which case I can stop it.
No, it's great, especially because it matches the green screen of our special guest. He is a wonderful guest. He is also my best friend. Please give it up for Ryan Dalley.
Hey.
I'm over here now. Look at this.
Oh, man. No, you're not. You're down there.
Fix my... All right. What's that? That's a problem.
What is it?
I don't know. There's a little part where the green screen.
Oh, you got a little hot spot.
Well, hot or a dark spot. I don't know. That's
wild.
I've got lights on the green screen.
I don't have it.
I don't have a hotspot because I don't have a green screen.
Oh, there's a little part that's blown out on the calendar there. That's a hotspot.
Oh yeah, I guess if you're like a videographer,
there'd be zebra stripes on it in the in-camera display.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can tell. Ryan is the editor. He knows what he's talking about, which is really a big, huge change of pace for this show. Ansalt says the cyber realm is bleeding in. I agree. The cyber realm.
Watch this space as it increases over the course of the episode.
Sorry we brought you on, Ryan. We really didn't want to make you disappear.
That's okay. It had to happen at some point.
I think you've gotten pretty lucky up till now, doing so much streams. But before we get started, this show is about the best tweets on the internet. And before we get started, Ryan, do you tweet at all?
No.
No.
I do not tweet. I have Twitter. Like most social media, I don't post on anything. Twitter has been sending me notifications lately, which are very baity. They give you that, they give you a sentiment with no context, and it keeps getting me. It'd be like, well, what does this mean? And then I go and look at it, and I'm not satisfied.
What's a sentiment?
Not verbatim, but it'll be like, well, that just happened. Somebody tweeted, trending tweet. Well, do you believe this shit? Emoji. And then, like, well, what's the shit? What's the shit I need to believe? And it's, I don't know, it's somebody.
Yeah, it's like
somebody's dinner.
Biden made
somebody's dinner was bad, or Biden fell or something.
Yeah. Oh, right. I didn't want to know about those things.
So that's the level of my interaction with Twitter.
In contrast, I have an addiction. I'm the opposite way. I'm on it all the time, and I feel like I know a level. I know things that I shouldn't know that take a really long time to explain to people. Both like things that are happening in the world which don't really crack the MSM, as well as like very like intense Twitter drama. So for example, today I was telling people about the pink sauce. Did either of you hear about the pink sauce?
I've heard the term pink sauce.
Yeah, I know about the pink sauce, but I already forgot it.
Excellent. So I made a joke about pink sauce at my improv rehearsal. No one knew what I was talking about. And I'm like, pink sauce, you know, how people on TikTok sell sauces now. And sometimes they are packaged in a way that almost guarantees that its contents will go bad during the transport of these goods. So you buy pink sauce, and the pink sauce is delivered to you, but it's not refrigerated. There's no ice in there, so everything goes bad, and you will get sick if you eat it. This was a big scandal. It's a commentary on the pitfalls of small business entrepreneurship.
It's not easy out there. Also, I realized I had not heard of pink sauce. I was thinking of pink stuff, which is a cleaning product.
I think I heard the term pink sauce just used offhandedly, like I was supposed to know what they meant.
Yeah.
I'm imagining like duck sauce for crab rangoon, like a sweet, pretty viscous, semi-opaque, pinkish sauce. That's what I'm imagining.
Yeah, I mean, we can look at the purported ingredients tonight on the stream.
Oh, so it's a real specific sauce.
Yeah, a woman, an influencer on TikTok was selling the sauce. Apparently, she had a lot of orders. She made a lot of money, but the sauce itself was not safe.
Perishable.
It was highly perishable.
Yeah, proof of its perishability in its perishing.
Exactly.
Got it. I thought it was being used kind of like as an umbrella term for maybe like a bunch of products that went through that. Got it.
Yeah. But yeah, that was a whole cycle. That was a whole like news cycle on Twitter. And I feel like if you weren't on Twitter or on TikTok, you probably would never have heard of it. We have someone in the comments who has the ingredients. According to the website, it's made up of water, sunflower seed oil, raw honey, distilled vinegar, garlic, pitaya, pink Himalayan sea salt, and less than 2% of dried spices, lemon juice, milk, citric acid, with the pitaya accounting for its pink color. So obviously you can't mail milk in the mail without doing anything to it.
Also, how do you get milk to mix in with vinegar and citric acid and not curdle?
I want to find a picture of the pink stuff, the pink sauce.
Yeah, pitaya. I figured the pink Himalayan sea salt was accounting for the pink. I don't know what pitaya is.
Pitaya? I said it two different words.
This is absurdly pink.
It's very pink. They did successfully make a pink sauce.
Yeah, right. So they just kept adding things to make it pink.
Mm-hmm. Basically.
Oh, this is like Pepto.
Yeah, this is like
Oh, this no.
right, disco bowling. Like this fits in at like glow stick night at the frat party.
Oh no. This does not look
there's
appetizing.
dragon fruit giving it the color.
Yeah.
Is that what pitaya is? That's what pitaya is.
Mhm.
It's dragon fruit. It's
Mhm.
dragon fruit skin? Or oh no, the inside. Okay.
I feel like we should I'm going to just share my screen. I'm going to go ahead so we can look at it together.
I feel like you can make this sauce at home pretty easily. You've got most of these ingredients, I'd imagine. Maybe not pitaya, but dragon fruit doesn't taste like that much, does it?
Oatly just had a recall.
Oh no.
That's terrible insult. That's terrible. I'm an oat man. I love my oat milks, but I haven't been an Oatly person. I think it's the Simply or anyway. I like
shocking pink.
Chobani makes a
Squeezable
good
margarine.
one.
Oh no.
Wait, what? Squeezable margarine?
I've seen squeezable. I mean, that was a lot of my childhood. In the low fat 90s was a lot of margarine. Oh, there's Guy.
So,
is Guy involved, or is that just? Oh, that's just
no. That's just eater.com knowing what plays.
I do like how excited Ryan got that the prospect of the pink sauce having a Guy Fieri connection just really bumped his heart rate up.
It doesn't sound that far off.
Yeah, it does sound like something he would do. Here he said, someone's like, the co-founder of the paint brand Backdrop says there's a sense of playfulness and also being a little provocative, like, is this allowed? Can I do it? It's like a more rebellious version of that cute, approachable, soft millennial pink. We're coming back and breaking the rules. And I think that's what this color really screams. So there's this idea that the pink is, the color of rebellion, the color of independence, and that's why people wanted to buy pink sauce from a TikToker.
That's disappointing.
That's it. Mm-hmm.
So to embody your want to rebel and declare self-liberation, you have to buy sauce.
Mm-hmm.
God,
it
is just aggressively unappetizing.
It really is.
There's little flecks of, is that like relish in there? It wasn't listed on the label.
Right. No, this is like slightly more colorful, like tartar sauce.
Yeah. And it's done on purpose, right? It's this provocative color to get people to talk about it. It's not for tasting good. It's not for looking appetizing.
And I love the description on this video that just says it's the Aquarius Virgo creative extra energy. Which is just like your hashtag Beyonce.
Hashtag Beyonce. Eater found the demo, the Target demo.
Yeah. But yeah, so you can go to Taste of Home or MASH. They all have, recaps of the pink sauce drama. But to me, it's just interesting because I do not know if you were not on Twitter, like the chances of you having heard about this or on TikTok, I feel are like much lower because Twitter talked about this for like a day.
Yeah.
And
Twitter has a topic every day, right?
Yeah. Twitter has main characters. Twitter has Twitter drama. There's a Twitter drama going on with a that's involving young adult fiction, Lockheed Martin, neurodivergence, and our responsibility to each other. That's really blowing up right now, which I don't feel like talking about. But if you like drama, look Lockheed Martin on Twitter right now. There's a lot going on.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I dipped my toes into Twitter.
Yeah.
And I've had a more active recent week on it, so I saw that and ran the fuck away.
Yeah.
Rachel, you just did what my push notifications do.
Yeah.
And you just tease something, and I want to know more about it.
Yeah.
But I'm probably going to be dissatisfied with it, won't I?
Almost. So here is. I mean,
Did you mention nepotism? That's in there.
I forgot about nepotism.
Yeah, nepotism is part of it too.
So here's the drama: is that there was a trans young adult writer named Anna Mardal, who has been active on Twitter for a long time, and reportedly before Twitter was involved in the Shakesville community, which was a blog. And Anna Mardal is known for being kind of a scold on Twitter. Like he would like talk about how certain kinds of fiction cause harm, and this was kind of his deal. And he was recently revealed that he has been, for the last 15 years, a hire at Lockheed Martin, a nepotism hire. His family works there. He works there too. Which, as we all know, Lockheed Martin is a defense contractor. And so...
Aren't they the biggest one?
Yeah.
They're up there.
Yeah.
It's them, it's Raytheon.
Right.
So basically you have this person who is like, quote unquote, like a tender queer is often the term for it, who sort of like, can fiction hurt you? Like, is there fiction that's bad? And they're working for the military-industrial complex. And the contradictions sharpen really quickly when that is revealed. And so Anna Mardal has basically been chased off Twitter, and the drama has not quelled in any reasonable way since then, because you have a lot of people saying, well, Anna Mardal only worked for Lockheed Martin because he is he needs the health care. So obviously, who are you to judge Anna Mardal for working for one of the biggest arms dealers in the world because you are privileged? So there's a lot of people revealing that they actually are like people who have been sort of nominally a member of like leftist Twitter have revealed themselves to be members of the MIC for the last 2 or 3 days in a way that feels really unnecessary. People are calling it like a real I am Spartacus moment, but for the military-industrial complex. But it just goes on and on and on. Like the absurdity of it just sort of compiles itself on top of each other. Some people say that you can't get mad at Anna Mardal for working at a defense contractor because that information was reportedly revealed by Kiwi Farms, a sort of fashy message board. And so people are saying it's not what the docs brought up. It's the real crime is the doxing itself. It's just like there's a lot of arguments sort of being flung around like so much ape shit. But yeah, if you like sort of tedious, horrible drama that makes you feel like half of the people on the internet whom you may have previously respected are sort of completely working from a demented POV, definitely check this out because it does not end and it will not end, and we are all much closer to death for having witnessed it. Any questions from you guys?
No, I just want to applaud you. That was really good. That was really fucking good.
Thank you. Ryan, did I disappoint you the way that your notifications do?
Yeah, so you went into more detail than I would have myself. Usually I hit about the first bumper on that of like, oh, this is going to require much more reading, and I'm not going to do that. So I'm going to stop. It's like I'm imagining one of those crepe cakes where it's just one thin layer after another stacked on top of each other, but instead of tasty crepes placed in honey, It's
Yeah,
just
yeah. Look at those matcha
it's just
crepe
different
cakes.
bullshit viewpoints.
They made these on British Bake Off as a technical challenge, and it was like so enthralling. You have to make like
they're
30
a very nice
crepes to make
textural
this.
experience.
Yeah, you have to make like 30 crepes to do this.
It looks fabulous. I'm not often like, I'm so glad I live in the year 2022 specifically, but I do enjoy the fact that I live in the era of the matcha crepe layer cake. I feel like people in the 50s and 60s didn't eat nearly as much matcha as we are capable of eating today.
No,
They ate foods
probably
that
a
color,
tiny
but they weren't
fraction.
nearly as good.
No, they ate Jello molds in this shape.
Yeah,
We're doing better.
we are doing better in terms of food.
That's like the long arc of history bends toward better food.
Yeah, and nothing else. Just joking. I'm sure we're gonna get justice any day now. Okay.
I think we dress better.
Yeah. Are you what? Are you? I disagree.
You dress more comfortably.
Yeah. But
than
like,
I think we dress
many
more comfortably.
eras.
Yes, I agree. I think we found a way to dress comfortably and like still not offend people. Well, sometimes we do. I'm thinking about Lululemon. Anyway, sorry.
yeah. I mean, clothing is weird. Fast fashion is unethical. I like menswear from the Edwardian era, so I'm just like a weird freak. But I feel like we could have a long conversation about fashion. That said,
we do haircuts better. I think we do haircuts better.
If you say so. It is true that we probably have a greater variety of scissors than in any point in human history.
Don't have to cut your hair that well if you're wearing periwigs all the time, though.
That's true.
Yeah,
just slap on the wig and go.
Life hack. Wear periwigs.
DIY periwig. Get yours from TikTok. Small business entrepreneur. Get your pink wig right now.
Pink wig.
Hashtag Beyonce. But I do want to get to our tweets of the week. Are you guys ready for our tweets of the week?
Ooh,
give them to me. We really whet the appetite tonight.
So this is the first tweet I wanted to show. It's from Ryan Marino, MD. He is a human doctor. And he says, I had to hear this, so now you do too. And this is a TikTok snippet which has gone viral. It has been viewed 1.9 million views. So we're going to watch it right now. You guys ready?
A medical intuitive.
Let's fucking go.
And just make sure that the volume is up. There we go.
Crank that.
She said every time she sees someone with Lyme, it's an intergalactic substance, and it's literally bringing in codes from the beginning of time. Yes, I believe this. This gives me chills down my entire body. Yeah, I believe it. I haven't heard it in those exact words before, but I'm often trying to say the exact same thing. Yeah, Lyme is a gift. Yes. It is not for the faint of heart, and it is for the most deeply spiritual people on the planet. Yes.
Lyme is in Lyme disease?
Lyme disease, yes.
I had a former roommate.
Oh dear.
Back when I worked for Greenpeace, and she got Lyme disease, and she went deep into the like. There's a big Lyme community that wants to like fight the medical industry and only treat with super expensive pseudoscience. And she went down that rabbit hole. So that's all I'm thinking about here.
Yeah,
if balanced blonde, I don't like the balanced blonde.
If those two are not like completely red pilled already, they're probably about 4 months away. Oh man. So Lyme disease is a spiritual gift?
Yeah,
that literally brings substance into your body.
Well, that's
from
not
the beginning
false.
of time.
Oh, well. Yeah, but so does breathing.
and it does give us star stuff. You're stunned. You're angry. How are you feeling?
This is again. I'm a little more. I want to read this, but I also don't want to read this because I feel like reading this might give me Lyme disease. Get more TBB. Are they selling something?
The balance
Plant-based. Okay. I
Name
saw
brand.
detox diet on there. Yeah. Okay. Oh, so this is a whole brand.
It's a whole brand. She has an MFA in creative writing from 2013. Then she received a health coaching certification in 2014. And then
From IIN.
Yeah, from IIN. I don't know what that is. There is a link. We can go to the link.
Institute for Integrative Nutrition. Oh boy, that's raising some flags.
Integrative nutrition. The link is broken, but you can see where it was meant to go. So we can go there.
I googled it. People also ask, what is IIN certification? The link on there is from thefitfoodmommy.com. Boy, you probably know those mommy blogs.
There's
Yikes.
there's a lot being sold in them. That's for sure.
Yeah. A lot of not good stuff.
Yeah, this is a corner of the internet that is like so.
Oh, Deepak Chopra. There we go. Okay, they got Deepak.
I didn't even recognize him. Does he always look like that?
I think was he on a
he's getting
Battlestar Galactica episode or something?
Oh right, no, he was Edward James Olmos's body double.
The collar of the vest. Oh boy, microbiome. I mean,
yeah, it's
very official looking logos. Wow. So Lyme disease is a gift. What are the benefits? Spiritual benefits? It makes you really tired. I know that. So you sleep more, so you dream more, so you're in dream space more.
You can go with that. I think you're thinking a little small, probably for them.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm not factoring in the particles from the beginning of time.
Exactly.
I forgot all about that.
And so my question is, do we all have the particles from the beginning of time? And it's just like the Lyme, it's like an X-Men mutation. It's like it like sets this thing free that we all had latent. Or are they getting something that makes them different beings? That's what I want to know.
It's unclear to me any of the answers to those questions. If you would like, if you do want to ask them a question, there is a contact form. So what was your question again, Eddie?
My question is, do we all have the substance from the beginning of time, and Lyme disease awakens our awareness of it? Or does Lyme disease put those into us fundamentally changing our species identification?
Also, is there a way to get Lyme disease without getting bit by a tick? Because ew.
You guys, we just had a Lyme disease scare with Naomi also.
Oh, no.
So I'm like especially angry about it. She didn't have it. It was a bug bite that looked exactly like a Lyme bite, and it got worse for 3 days. And then we got to the doctor right as it was getting better, which a Lyme bite wouldn't do. So
Oh wow.
we're fine.
Yay.
We're totally fine. Yeah.
Yay, except maybe I'm feeling a little bad that she doesn't have Lyme now because it's a spiritual gift.
Guys, do you think my question now is like, how crazy and like how will they use my email if I send this?
I think
gotta
they're
get a
just
burner.
gonna try to sell you shit. I think it's literally you send them anything and they treat it all the same. Or someone fucking calls you.
They do want a
Or-
phone number.
They do want a phone number. Yeah, you should not submit.
I do not do that, yeah.
You should not. You should only submit to that if you're getting paid for as a journalist.
Yes.
And
Because I'm going to be honest with you, all of these women, to me, they are all a little shady looking. I don't know how else to say it.
I mean, there's a lot they have in common.
They have a lot of common. They all look like they really want to talk to me about their training program, and it just makes me nervous. I don't like the fact that the logo is like a little squirrel. I find that off-putting. It makes me feel like I'm in a Junji Ito comic. For those of you who are familiar, big swirl fan he is. I also don't like the fact that this woman's name is Laura Heath, which feels like they were trying to make up a name, came up with Laura Health, and then
Just move the L in there, and then you have the aura of health. You have aura
100%. That's what they did.
our Health to Laura.
It would be so easy to make a full, complete parody of this because it's self-parody. It's so ridiculous.
It's real bad. So, yeah, if you want to go to the Merino, you can see this clip that they have where lime connects you with the particles from the beginning of time. Ryan would like to mention, since it has to be said, Lyme is a disease caused by an infection. It is not a gift, and it's a major problem in the U.S. that may be worsening due to climate change. It is treated with antibiotics and not a medical intuitive place.
Yeah, and thank freaking God that we have those antibiotics because Lyme can ruin lives, and the antibiotics, as long as you're not getting it really bad really fast, can kill it real quick.
Apparently someone...
Oh, the toxins.
Yeah. This is what my old roomie got into.
Yeah, your liver and kidneys don't do that. It's the Lyme disease.
She also started fundraising from every person in her life, asking them to fund like this insane lifestyle while she refused medical treatment.
Oh no.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it got. I mean, she's not my friend anymore. So there you go.
Ah.
What happens when Lyme becomes an identity?
And how
Everything is a hole. Everything is just a deep, deep hole.
I think they call themselves Limeys. That's right.
Really? Limeys?
Yeah.
They stole that one from the British.
Yeah.
They're like, sorry, British, it's ours now. I know you're very used to stealing things from other people, but we are stealing this from you right now. But that's our little Lyme disease shot. Are you guys ready for the next tweet of the week?
I found my way over to the Facebook page for Limeys looking for love, and it is exactly it's Lyme disease people finding each other.
Oh man.
Yeah.
But I thought we would continue with a very lighthearted tweet. This is sometimes tweets are so good that they are memorialized. Can't Guard Curry tweeted this wonderful exchange, which people are fond of. 122,000 likes, saying, "This is still one of the funniest tweets I've seen." Someone wrote, "Imagine if he stayed." This woman quote tweeted, "Imagine if he left me alone from the jump." He responded with, "What are you even talking about?" What are you even talking about? Kawhi Leonard.
Rachel, do you know who Kawhi Leonard is?
Yeah, don't scroll.
He is a basketball player.
That's right.
Very
very big hands on that man. Long fingers.
I'm sure he's great. I don't know what team he currently plays for. I can look that up. Is he being traded? Are there talks about him being traded?
There could be. I haven't heard them recently.
There probably were in 2019.
Yeah.
But currently plays for the Clippers, who I did not see in the finals, so I assume they did not make the finals
No,
this year.
That's right.
most years.
Most years.
But
Yeah.
yeah, he's great. He's a very likable player.
But yeah, I just really enjoyed this exchange. Did you guys have an element of this exchange which you really enjoyed?
My thoughts are back on the crepe cake again. It's a thing happens, and then people have opinions about it, and then people have opinions about those opinions, and it's just opinions getting attacked. So that's the instinct to the point where it's like, I saw an opinion, I need to put a dart in it, and then it backfired.
Yeah.
Oh man, it's a perfect joke. It's a perfect punchline. But I also would love it. I don't know if they just start, that if this was a meet cute, basically.
Yeah.
I mean, it could be. A few years have passed. Where are they now? Let's look up A.
A and Hacksaw Jim dug her.
Yeah, so we would look up. I do have to say that this is the most annoying. This would be the most annoying thing to have to type out because it's
Fixinlith underscore.
Underscore. Yeah, I mean, we can see if they're still here. I am assuming that they're both doing fine and not interacting further.
Yeah, sure.
To me,
but it was just the chemistry was real.
The chemistry
was so bad, it was good.
Exactly. And I just really love it because it's one of those tweets where you are so used to seeing quote tweets, which are just these lizard brain sort of these highly just reactive dunks on an original tweet. You see it all the time. And you see that the original tweet got lots of interaction that was positive. A lot of people were on her side, saying, I agree with his point of view that he is just talking about kind of relationships in general. And she's like, well, what if we talked about relationships from the woman's point of view? And then and then having sort of the specificity of it slowly revealed. I just think it's a beautiful comment.
Yeah, it's an incredible exchange. What are you even talking about? What are you even talking about?
Kawhi Leonard.
Everyone knows what I'm talking about. What are you even talking about? Do you even know? It's gassed that those all caps are just the gall of him.
How dare you? How dare you tweet and not immediately reveal the point you were making before I started making fun of your tweet. But yeah, that is just a fun exchange. Are you guys ready to move on?
Let's do it.
Ready to do it. Next tweet of the week. Let's look at this baby.
This one better be good. Oh wait, it will be.
Oh, this is great.
I saw this one.
This is from today.
Oh dear.
Is it from today? Yes. No, yesterday. It's Wednesday. This is from the Cracker Barrel Facebook page. Let's see what people are going crazy about. Discover new meat frontiers. Experience the out-of-this-world flavor of impossible sausage made from plants next time you build your own breakfast, which is apparently a thing you do at Cracker Barrel. They give you the elements and you build your own breakfast. Let's look at some of the comments right now. Don't ever try to push that crab in my direction. Stick to the basics that made your franchise a success. 85 reacts. Here's another one. Are you kidding me? Who do you think your customer base is? I still order the double meat breakfast and it's not even on the menu anymore. 104 reacts. You just lost the customer base.
The customer base. Wow, the
The
whole
customer
base.
base. Congratulations on being woke and
Well.
going broke.
Being woke, going broke.
And who did? Because that meal is not IIN certified either. Like, this is the complete opposite of the food we were looking at before. Like, I guess
Yeah.
who? So clearly, well, Cracker Barrel's vocal customer base not happy with it. I don't think the
This is, wait,
people looking to eat healthier going there.
go
Oh,
on that
boy.
one.
Someone wrote, "This is not all the more reason to stop eating at Cracker Barrel. This is not what Cracker Barrel was to be all about."
You were the
Barrel
chosen one.
Cracker Barrel used to mean something. You have lost your way.
Oh man.
You don't even know yourself, Cracker Barrel.
A friend of mine used to work at Cracker Barrel. He was a host there, and he brought his own lunch to Cracker Barrel. he wouldn't eat the food there
It's very funny.
at the House of Beige.
This is like right there. They're as angry about this as they are about trans people. It's the same, like, righteous, like, you have committed a crime against God. Oh my God.
So this is actually it's good flack then. Like, keep throwing out more of this so that they won't attack people. They'll just attack
Ooh,
plant-based meat substitutes.
I don't trust that over-processed stuff. Not like the sausage that they used to sell and still do.
There's only two. Is that a soy rizo?
I don't trust that over-processed stuff. Give me a Dr. Pepper.
I mean, that picture, though, not knowing it was plant-based sausage, that's exactly what I think of when I think of a Cracker Barrel plate. Like, it's a very restrictive color palette.
Yep.
Mhm.
House of Beige is what I call it.
Mhm.
That's the only color food they have there.
Yeah, you can buy a salad, but you're gonna feel pretty silly eating a salad at Cracker
It's going to be
Barrel.
mostly mayonnaise, starch, and mayo.
And you might get attacked.
Yeah.
Just the word salad.
That's not what Cracker Barrel used to be about.
Used to be about the crackers.
Did you intend that as a joke about the Caucasian slur?
I'm no dummy. I'm no dummy. That's Caucasian food. Look at that. That's literally
I think that Cracker Barrel sold out when they stopped only selling crackers and barrels. All other food is them wandering away from what they really what their original intention was.
I mean, they did used to sell crackers in barrels. That's how crackers were sold. And that's where scraping the bottom of the barrel comes from. Because at the bottom of the barrel would be a bunch of crushed up crackers and bugs. It's not a great way to store crackers.
It's not a great way to store much.
It was the pink sauce.
Beer settled on it. But anyway.
Monkeys. When you don't have clothes and you're in like an old-timey comic strip, that's a great time for a barrel. Otherwise, I'm not clear what a barrel does.
PETA saw the opportunity to dunk on there. Wow, just everybody just dunks on dunks.
Mm-hmm.
The brainwashing is real. If meat eaters think vegan sausage made of plants is gross, wait till they hear how their usual sausage of rejected meat is made. Presumably, this tweet was in between two other tweets of celebrities making out with animals while naked.
Meat is murder, but like this that we're doing is cool.
Yeah.
Like, don't judge us because we bathe ourselves in their blood.
Wow.
I do feel like this sums it up really well. Amanda, the one with the play Gullah, nothing like a mindset of this isn't for me, automatically meaning you're getting rid of the thing that is for me, and subconsciously, you're including people who I believe are beneath me, which makes you lesser in my eyes. Doesn't matter if it's movies, games, or breakfast.
Good on you, Amanda Gullah.
It's Sausage Gate.
Yeah, so be careful if you're at a Cracker Barrel. If you order the vegan sausage, you might be in for a hate crime. You might be involved in one soon afterward. Are you guys ready for the next tweet?
Let's bring it on.
Let's do it.
Tweet it on.
Farmer.
Oh, I love this one. This has 100,000 likes, so you know it's good. The caption is just and you know you're in for a good time. First tweet, first screen capture is like this tweet if you're in a bad place mentally. From Drill Cell, a guy with a scary skeleton avatar. Next screenshot, Drill added you to their list of vulgar.
I didn't know you could publish lists on Twitter.
Oh yeah, that's a thing. It's like a list of people to follow, right? And you just give it a name.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
And a lot of the lists are very like are harmless. They're like funny people or like funny communists or good news sources. But you can also name the list like very provocative things.
You can have a prescription list.
That's like the Steve Buscemi in Billy Madison has like next to his bed list of people to kill.
It's exactly like that.
Now that's not Drill. I know Drill is somebody on Twitter, famous Twitter, but that's only one L. Are they trading off of that name? Are they looking to get heat?
Well, everyone, real Twitter heads know that real Drill is spelled with one L. So already we know it's not him. I will say this avatar is impressive.
T1000 skeleton.
Dipped in pink sauce.
There's a nice pink patina on there.
A lot of dragon fruit while it was alive.
Pink pitaya, yeah.
Right. I don't love minors do not interact. That doesn't seem like a good way to lead.
I feel like the only thing worse than minors do not interact in your bio is minors please interact.
It's just right. I just why are you calling them minors? Like, why are you bringing the legal language into it at the outset?
I think the idea is that it's his way of saying, hey, my content is pretty adult.
I like that picture.
Me when I fucking get you.
I love this. I love watching people see this picture for the first time. And I start to assume that you have seen this iconic illustration before today.
I had never seen it.
If I had, I flew by it way too quick.
If I saw it, it was in a dinosaur book I had in the 80s.
Yeah, they're like, this is we imagine this might be how one dinosaur kills its prey, and now everyone just uses it for reaction kits. But definitely, if you ever want to have some fun, put some random people into a list. You can name the list "People I Want to Kiss," just for fun, or people who have a dark secret. Beware of these people. You can really imply a lot about people by the lists you put them in. So have fun with it. I'm begging you. No,
Invulnerable targets. Yeah.
invulnerable targets. Are you guys ready for the next tweet of the week?
Hit it.
Yeah.
We're gonna do it. Next tweet of the week is this one. SF is the Wild West man. SF, I believe, is San Francisco. And this is a note they got on their car. 200,000 likes, so you know it's good. Let's read this note. Someone was under your car last night trying to steal your catalytic converter, but I shot him with my BB gun twice. You're welcome. If I were you, I would get something like the cat strap or some deterrent so it doesn't get stolen in the future. It won't always be there. I won't always be there to snipe the bad guys. Smiley, your friendly neighbor.
I like how they wrote cat strap, crossed it out, and wrote cat strap. I was looking for a spelling error or something. No. It's the same word.
Yeah, and they just added or, but
yeah, they had room for or at the end of that paper. They could have just dropped an or.
So I do not have my own car. For those who are car owners, how often has your catalytic converter been stolen? And or how many times have you shot someone with a BB gun while they were attempting to steal it?
Never had a catalytic converter stolen, thankfully. Knock on rare earth metals or whatever makes them so valuable. And I never shot a person with a BB gun.
I think there's something going on with them lately, like their values going up or something.
Yeah, it's like copper piping.
Yeah.
You sell it for scrap, and there's something. Yeah. The stuff in a catalytic converter is valuable. It's like the material in it. I forget what it is, but the elements in there, it's like precious metals or something.
Yeah, that we're probably running out of.
Quite possibly.
Apparently, Houston Task Force bus catalytic converter theft ring with $12 million in stolen goods and guns.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sure.
I do know that the materials in the catalytic converter are from the beginning of time, which might increase their value.
You will get one if you handle them.
If you ingest the, I don't know, I can't even think of beryllium. Is that one? What's in there? Palladium, rhodium, and platinum.
No, they're antitoxins.
Oh, they're antitoxins. Yeah, they're elements. They're elemental, so they don't react like negative ions or positive ions.
They've got a purity that is 30 times regular beryllium.
Wow.
And can you answer me, what happens to the car if the catalytic converter is removed?
I don't think it can
run. The exhaust is nastier. I think it's in there to it's converting emissions into less harmful emissions, I think.
And Heather, I don't want to divulge why, but she knows what she speaks about. She said they're often on back order, so many catalytic converters get stolen. The car can run, but very loud.
Yeah, they're in the muffler, right? So it's usually they'll just take the whole thing off. Ceramic honeycomb catalyst structure. Yeah.
Put those beginning of time honeycombs right inside you.
Yeah.
Major reaction.
But yeah, if you are in the SF area, be careful because you may get a note like this one.
So I want to ask you both. Do you think if you received this note, you would feel that your neighbor was friendly?
I'd feel like my neighbor was maybe, I don't know, lawful neutral, and I wouldn't be their friend, but I guess I'd be happy I still had a catalytic converter, and maybe I'd go check that cat strap out.
Yeah, I've never heard of a cat strap before this.
Nor have I. I guess it holds your catalytic converter on.
Oh.
Little tiny.
Well,
There it is.
There you go.
okay.
Then it with the cat strap.
Yeah, I'm like, either you have a friendly neighbor or you do have someone working for catstrap.net. One or the other.
Ooh, .net.
Right. Just like going to every 7th car with that note.
Yeah. I mean, I can't think of an easier way of getting people to buy a cat strap.
I am trying to genuinely think how I might feel in that situation where I had to walk out, and I think I'd be grateful and really unsettled.
Yeah.
Like someone is ready with a gun to shoot at people in the parking area near my house.
Yeah, different city, and that's probably not a BB gun.
Right. Don't love that.
Yeah, we're just going to bring the next couple of tweets for you guys.
Ooh, cue them.
Okay.
We're going to...
Cue them and do them.
Lightning round?
Oh, we got something from a senator. Okay.
We got a few different things. First one, from this one, Senator Lemon Gogurt, independent from Podcastia. The tweet is originally from CNN. Cat food brand Fancy Feast is expanding into feline-inspired human cuisine with a New York City Italian restaurant designed to celebrate the company's new line. And then this guy writes, I'm showing up an hour before my regular.
Yes.
Good God.
Hi. Hi. Food.
Can we see that photo again? The photo of the restaurant?
Yeah.
What's its name? What are they calling it?
Gatto Bianco. So the white cat. They put a fucking Vespa in front of it.
Yeah, you're right. That is definitely for white people.
Wait, so feline-inspired human cuisine. Okay.
Yeah, we can go into it more if you'd like.
So are we thinking it's inspired by cats? No, it's cat food inspired. So you're just getting plates of like beige like meat.
So
meat
the human
in lumps, a lot of tartar.
The human-friendly dishes were inspired by Fancy Feast's new Medley's cat food line, which features options like beef ragu recipe with tomatoes and pasta in a savory sauce for the cat with discerning taste.
No. It was that.
That's a human food.
Inspired the cat food.
That's a human food.
You can't say that inspired the human food.
You're just making a human dish. You're just making a regular human dish.
This is like the Buzz Lightyear movie of restaurants. It's not based on the food from it's not based on the toy. It's based on the real man. The toy is based
Wow. It's not their first foray into human dining. They released a cookbook with recipes cat lovers can make to pair with their cat's food.
Oh no.
I mean, I could see
I'm
that a
almost
little
more
more.
In that restaurant. I'm more interested in the restaurant where you bring your cat and you have them sit and eat food next to you while you eat stuff that's paired.
Yeah, I feel like if you make a cat restaurant, you have to have your cat involved in the experience, or have cats. Like this place should be like a cat cafe.
A cat cafe, yeah.
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 But no.
Right. This is theoretically like they're asking cat lovers to leave their cats to come there. It's just it's just stupid.
Don't go there if you're pregnant.
You may get toxoplasmosis from our food.
All the cats.
You will get toxoplasmosis from our food.
This many cats, yeah.
A statistically insignificant number of our customers don't get toxoplasmosis.
It's inspired by our post-digestion cat food.
Yeah. If you go to these comments, there's a lot of people making cat jokes. I know how this works. Eat food, flag down different waiter, tell them you didn't get any food. You're going up early and yell at the wait staff to feed you immediately. Then you eat half the food, puke it up on the carpet, and knock over someone's glass on the way out.
You left the part where you then eat your puke.
Then you eat your puke. But yeah, if you're in New York City, we can't recommend this publicity memo disguised as news. Go to the Gatto Bianco and eat food, real food based on cat food, based on real food. We can't recommend it enough. Are you guys ready for the next tweet?
Bring it.
Tweet on.
This one is, my favorite genre of social media post is people fucking up food to a diabolical extreme and then going oopsies as if it's nothing. Like, this is bordering on a Looney Tunes gag level of slapstick destruction. How do you even do this? Are you guys ready for the reveal?
I'm so fucking excited.
Let's look at what they did.
Oh. Is that so? Is that in an Instant Pot or something? That looks like an Instant Pot, or did they just leave it on the stove? And is it a goose? Is it a duck? Because look at that
looks
neck.
like
look
maybe
at the neck
even a
on that
Cornish
thing.
game hen. It's very small. I think duck. I think you're right.
And the only caption is "Oops." Emoji, emoji, emoji. Shaking my head.
I mean, the smell.
Did you leave it on for like 3 days? What the fuck did you do?
That's definitely, they definitely fell asleep. And then perfect pairing on the right in the sidebar there, just bodies. Wow.
It looks like a dig site.
Yeah, it does look like we dug up the skeleton. We think it's 5,000 years old, or someone really fucked up.
Duck a la Pompeii.
It might be a dinosaur.
It used to choke out its victims.
Someone forgot to add water to the steamer. If you like black.
Oh, I love it.
Those look like a delicacy.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. Someone's like,
that's beautiful.
In there. Yeah, it's really beautiful. Like if you weren't
otherworldly.
Yeah.
God. I will say one of the irrationally angriest I've ever been in my life was I lived in a small apartment in LA and I was not working at the time, got it in my head in the middle of the day. It's like, hey, I'm going to make pickles. I looked up a pickle recipe for sweet pickles, and it involved heating vinegar on the stove with the ingredients and then putting cucumbers in it. And it's like, oh, bring the vinegar to a boil. Great. okay, well, I'll just go in the other room, wait a couple minutes. Within like a minute and a half, I just smelled the worst smell in my life, and it just permeated the apartment. The vinegar, of course, evaporated very quickly, left a char black film on the nonstick pot, and I couldn't go back. Like for the rest of the day, I just left.
Oh.
Oh
So how-
no.
That stuff scars you.
Yeah, if I ever smell a smell like that again, I'm there and I'm mad. I was so mad at myself.
So it was just like, how long were you supposed to leave it on for?
Until it boiled. It was like
Okay.
until it boiled, and
Yeah.
it didn't click that vinegar is going to boil faster than water.
Nice.
Right.
So the vinegar turned to vinegar syrup, turned to hard vinegar sugar, turned to burnt vinegar sugar in like 2 minutes. Oh, some of these are really nice to look at.
Right? They all remind me of like the activated charcoal ice cream, and
Oh man,
like really beautiful stuff that unfortunately it would taste like the bottom of the grill.
Oh no! Oh no! Oh! Oh no! The gas. Maybe it's electric. That's electric.
Oh no!
Oh. God damn. I saw a video yesterday of somebody heating up on a gas stove a Pyrex glass bowl and stirring their food until it just went pop. And you sure go, oh no.
I love
It's like,
this video.
why?
So much.
What are you doing?
I love it because it's like the roommate's taking the video thinking like, man, he's pulling the whole shelf out. That's so funny. But then it like gets way worse.
Like so fast. So fucking fast.
How does the whole thing fall over?
Oh,
I think he
went into
like,
panic mode because of the heat. He was
just-
like, oh
did
no,
he-
I
did he
fell it.
slip?
He had so many conflicting instincts because he probably went to
followed
go to
them
grab it with his
all.
other hand and then was like, no, it's hot. Pulls the hand back and then his balance is off and it's over.
He's so lucky. He's so lucky he doesn't fall like onto him.
Yeah.
Very lucky.
Like
he didn't fall into the oven.
it's also such a small oven.
Yeah, it's really small.
it's like comically small.
This is why pros wear non-slip shoes in the kitchen. Oh no.
Yeah, that
Ghosts.
was so good.
But yeah, this is a really great thread.
Oh no.
How the fuck did it get on fire?
Spaghetti incense.
Is it like from the gas stove? Like, yes,
Curly fries. Oh.
curly fries. They are aesthetically pleasing. What the fuck?
I've seen. Yeah, the middle of it fell out.
Oh,
It
is
was
that
probably
like
too frozen or
that's
something.
like a 7-Eleven pizza?
Yeah, it's frozen pizza that just oh no.
And it just keeps
oh,
going.
that's like
It
the
just
next-
keeps going.
At least 5 times use the oven, the smoke detector is going off.
Right.
Oh.
We're
Oh.
more noodles. They forgot the water.
Oh shit.
What?
This is so
Wait. Is that a microwave?
Yeah, they said
the foil is still on.
And so you like opened up a portal?
Yeah, you summoned a poltergeist. I believe.
Have you ever put metal in the microwave, Adi?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It's cool.
I really enjoy. I for way too long was into microwaving blank CDs.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Mm,
Oh, the
mhm.
fumes are probably
Yeah.
taking years off your life.
For sure.
A fun, wholesome thing is if you cut a grape in half, leave a little of the skin attached, you have two domes, microwave it, and you'll get a plasma arc between the two. Do that one
Will
with the
it create a
kids.
big mess?
No,
Okay. All right.
not messy. You just get a nice little electrical plasma arc between
Oh,
the two
cool.
domes.
Very cool.
Oh, was that a hot dog?
That's so good.
He was
You-
high. That's got to be at least half of these.
Yeah, you just aimed
High and hungry.
as low as you could, and you still missed.
Yeah, they're all like either like I was high or I fell asleep.
Like a hot dog is safe to eat out of the fucking bag. Like,
Mhm.
just eat the thing.
That pot was way too big for a hot dog.
Right?
Ugh.
Cookies? Oh, okay.
Yeah, the cookies. We'll just look at a couple more. This is formerly a tortilla.
What? Oh, it turned into a burnt cookie.
Wow.
Amazing.
Thought it was a burnt cookie. There you go.
And we'll look at one more
Yeah,
picture.
this is
one more
beautiful.
I think that's a joke. That's a joke.
Oh, okay. Okay.
You're reading
That's a
like
dragon.
That's a dragon. These brownies, which were burnt on the sides and then raw in the middle.
Are people just cooking at too high temperatures? How does this happen?
Right. Did you just like broil your brownie?
Oh, maybe.
Yeah.
Expect more damage from the top. Oh man.
Right. Yeah, the placement's not right for that. But I feel like that would get you that kind of heat.
You need like a
distribution.
fire marshal in here to forensically break it down.
Mhm.
And like they substituted rice vinegar and baking soda for eggs. I don't know what that means.
Rice vinegar and baking soda for eggs.
No,
That's not a-
that's
that's
a
not a-
fine. No, I've done that. That's an acceptable.
Oh, is
thing.
it for the body?
Yeah.
Yeah, vinegar
Yeah, no,
and
that's
brownies.
an old thing. That was like a Great Depression era thing.
Yeah, it's like a
that they would
poverty
do.
brownie. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly.
a literal cupcake. You can make it in a mug.
Exactly.
Wow. We'll look at one more. This is another reason I replaced my overcooked chicken. The chicken is stuck underneath the sauce, which is
Oh, the
completely
sauce completely charred. Wow.
I like that. I like that.
I thought that was just like, oh, I burnt a cake.
I thought that was the pan.
So they're
No.
calling that a chicken. I guess chickens do have big necks, huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
Amazing.
It's usually removed. Wow.
One of my favorite threads on
Yeah, that's fantastic.
if you haven't been to this thread yet, definitely go to Y2 Kazoo. Yeah.
Now that I like.
And start to enjoy.
That broadens and deepens the human experience. It fosters connection between people.
Right.
Yeah. We are.
That's
yeah.
the good side of Twitter. We found it. We're there.
I'm going to retweet it right now.
Look at that.
We found.
Let the people know.
It took us 8 tweets, but we found it.
Almost
Are you guys ready for the next
300,000
tweets?
likes.
I don't know. What?
Yeah.
Here we go.
This one was.
Is that a gingerbread? What the fuck? This
My
is what I
fans are
would
so
look like
great.
as a cookie.
Yum.
Oh no.
Yeah, that's fantastic.
Someone's calling him the anti-Crosby because David Crosby is notorious for making fun of people's fan art of him on his Twitter. But Jackie Chan apparently will just post the most bad shit.
I don't know what you're talking about. That looks like him as a cookie.
I mean, okay, yeah, it's clearly a Photoshop, but is just maybe did someone, because there's like the food printer things, you can do and then overlay it on a...
Right.
Is it real? Could it be real? It's not.
The hair. It's the hair.
The hair, the resolution of the different elements, they're all over the place.
Yeah. This
I
reminds
know.
me
I
of
wanna believe.
like when Conan would imagine celebrity babies and it was just like their faces put together.
Yep.
It's like,
Yeah, I was just we're gonna
cookie
take
and
those
paste.
ass, yeah.
Yeah, apparently Jackie Chan, at least in the year 2013, would just post things people sent him. And
Somebody reached all the way back to 9 years ago.
Good on them. Thank you for
Wow.
your service.
they
You know, maybe
remember-
they had COVID and they had nothing to do.
Yeah, and they're like, time to bring out the old Jackie Chan post. And finally, I want to wrap up tonight's tweets with this otter video. I thought that'd be fun. Are you guys interested in seeing an otter video?
Love an
I
otter
want to watch
video.
this man talk about an otter.
It has 11.5 million views, so let's watch it now.
Está muriendo, estás aquí tirado, estás aquí con la chistis. Aquí andamos, los dos. Mira, mira qué foto. Mira qué foto de tontos. No sé qué estás viendo el vídeo y diciendo, ¿pero qué hace este? Pues aquí, pegándome un baño a las 7 de la tarde, que está cayendo aquí lo que no está escrito, y aquí con mi amiga. ¿Cómo estás, amiga? ¿Cómo lo llevas? ¿Bien? Está muriendo.
And that's it.
That's really good.
Frank Questa.
I
I
don't,
don't know Frank Questa.
I don't know if he's like a news reporter or like a
It looks like he's reporting on a flood somewhere.
Mhm.
And
Looks
I
like
guess showing how deep the water is, because he didn't have to stand in there. There was dry land right next to him.
Yeah,
Well,
that
not
was
dry.
according to Wikipedia. He is a Spanish adventure wildlife veterinarian, television presenter, coach, and YouTuber.
Renaissance man.
Mm-hmm.
The Spanish Steve Irwin.
Yeah. Like somewhere in between Steve Irwin and Anthony Bourdain. That's my vibe.
Mm-hmm. Also, I do have to note that one of the trending topics in the United States is jizz, because Premier League side Nottingham Forest are attempting to sign striker Jizz Hornkamp, according to the
Jizz Hornkamp.
No.
Jizz
Dutch. Okay, it's Dutch.
Hornkamp. Jizz.
I mean, I'd give
Alex
him
Jones's lawyer and Jizz Hornkamp knew
Wow.
what we needed today.
I'd give Jizz or Jizz's parents a pass, but the Dutch speak very good English as a people.
Mm-hmm.
They had to have known. They had to have known, right?
I don't know.
Yeah.
Born Jizz. He was born Jizz.
Born Jizz. I mean, many of us start. I think all of us start as Jizz.
It's
Very few of us are born as Jizz.
yeah. He came out as Jizz.
Is Jizz a common name in Netherlands?
Oh no.
He looks like a upstanding young man.
Yeah, he looks like with the Kingsman.
It does not seem like a common name.
His name is Jizz. Like it sounds like a nickname, but oh well, okay. Oh, you Jizz.
Yeah,
you
if you go to Netherlands Jizz, the first two are tube sites. You do get just Hornkamp as the third
Jizz
option,
Hornkamp.
and then you get more porn after that. So he just is right in there. He's just smushed between all the porn sites.
He Googles his name, gets you Jizz. Like, yes, I am Jizz. Wilhelm II. Oh, that's the soccer team. Wow. They want him. They want Jizz. Nottingham wants Jizz.
So yeah, Jizz is a danger around.
I mean, it depends on your intended outcome. Wow. Oh dear.
So anyway, if you enjoy the word is, check Twitter right now because we can't get enough.
Wow.
Yeah, those are our tweets for the week. I'm going to stop sharing now, everybody. Snappity, snap, snap, snap.
Hooray.
Great work.
Wow.
Great work. Some real gold. We went on a hell of a journey. We started with the red pills, and we took a turn through the burnt food. What was the other one that destroyed me?
We learned what the IIN is. Jackie Chan.
Yeah, the Jackie Chan was the other one that ruined me. Oh, that was good. This is what I would look like as a cookie.
Yum! He says yum!
Yum.
Yum.
I would taste good.
Yum. My face.
Yeah, those are our tweets of the week. And we're gonna move on. Adi, you're a dad, right?
I'm one of two on the show tonight.
Yeah, one of two dads. So Ryan is going to get this even more than our guest usually enjoys this segment. This is the parenting meme corner where we check out the new meme that Adi has made for the show because every week I've told him he has to make one.
Yeah, and I'll be honest, this one I finished too late to test on real parents on the internet. So I'm really glad you're here, Ryan.
Ooh, okay.
All right, so here we go.
Yep.
Thank you.
Yep.
It was two straight weeks of no, it was 2 weeks ago that we did noodles. So going back to the well because that's my life right now.
Maybe you should do a noodles inspired cat food. And see how that goes over it.
Then turn it into a dish
yes.
for my kid.
There you go. Yes, this speaks to me. There is often with the 4-year-old it's dinner time. Great. Runs over to dinner. On the table is the food he asked for.
That someone worked hard to make.
Yeah, someone worked hard to make it. Doesn't want it. Leaves the table. Runs around screaming. Gets back in the chair. Moves some noodles. Runs away. About half an hour later, comes back to eat the food after everyone's done.
Alone, right? Fucking alone.
Yep.
Ugh.
Yeah.
God. Yeah, and just going to town. Ugh. I'm having this with Naomi where, so yeah, I just don't know why she's saying all done. Like she knows what the words mean. She uses it correctly very, very often. And so she's doing it really early in meals over the last couple weeks. And like Teresa's like, cool, let's pack up this plate. Let's get her to bed. And I'm like, this kid normally eats a fucking mountain. Like, what's going on? And so I just will take the food away and put it on a different plate or something like that. And I give it back to her. And she just fucking goes for it.
Wow. Hey, at least she eats it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Rowan, he knows all done because he'll want to move on to dessert. He wants a dessert. It's like, we're not having a dessert. It's like, but I want a dessert. It's like, you ate 2 bites of that. I fucked up because everything I read was like, don't do dessert. Just have the sweet thing with the meal. But he got it in his head that dessert's a thing, and now it's all he wants.
I think one of our greatest, Doris and my, I don't know, strokes of genius / strokes of luck. I don't know how we've made it stick, but we have. But we have convinced Sydney that that fruit is dessert.
Ooh, nicely done. Nicely done.
Yeah, and she's really excited for that dessert, and we can use that to motivate her to eat her dinner. It's amazing.
I mean, nutritionally, it kind of is. There's a lot of sugar, but there's good stuff in it too.
Yeah. So.
IIN approved.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Nicely done, Adi.
Great.
Thanks. That's how we get substances from the beginning of time into her.
Via the mouth or via tick. Hopefully not via tick.
Mm-hmm. But yeah. All right. So that's the meme. I also like the idea of putting my child on Maury to have him determine whether or not she's honest about whether or not she's all done with dinner.
Guys, give it up for D in the comments.
Yeah.
Excellent. Great job, everybody. Before we go, Ryan, you're our special guest. Is there anything you'd like to plug for the audience?
Oh man, it's it's stuff on this channel. If you're watching, you probably hit the heart and the bell down there, but if not, do that. On Mondays, we got Friend Theft Auto every Monday at 9 Eastern, and we're hanging out. Usually, a couple of us are playing Grand Theft Auto, and a couple of people are just talking not Grand Theft Auto, and it's just kind of there. It doesn't sound like it works, but it does. It works. It's like hanging out in a living room. So come check that out. And Fridays, the first and third Friday, not the fifth. That one always gets me. Had a little freak out moment last week, but it's 69 minutes of sex with me. Also at 9, right here on the channel, telling dirty jokes for 69 minutes.
Hosted by
me, but not tomorrow. Tomorrow, maybe the third time in like 3 years I haven't done it.
And by tomorrow, you mean Friday?
Yeah. Oh, but I'm taking Friday off of work, so it's my Friday tomorrow in my head. Yes, Thursday. Thursday for a few more apps. Also at 9 Eastern. Steam Daddies on this channel. I think will be. I can't do Deadly Premonition anymore. The game just does not work. It keeps crashing. It's a real piece of shit. So we're gonna do a different goofy game and have some fun with that.
But definitely watch. Steam Daddies is retiring as a program, so definitely watch the Daddies until the end of the month when we get a brand new game streaming show. Let's say goodbye to the Daddies in style. Help them have a fair and fun bon voyage. For the rest of this month, they are still streaming.
Yeah,
and still steaming.
And yes, still steaming. And then next month we got Swing Dingaling himself coming on.
Yes.
If you like Jared Palapple, the show's for you. If you've never met Jared Palapple, you soon will. Thursdays at one assumes 9. But that's it for our show. That's stream o'clock. That's it for our show. Thank you, Ryan. Thank you. Thank me.
Thank you, Rachel.
Thank you. Thank you for watching.
You got to work on your reverse point, Adi. I've gotten very good at that.
I've gotten so bad at the reverse point.
We're all pointing.
Down's great. I love down.
Down's good.
Down's good.
These.
That's not, feels very aggressive. Good night, good luck, and good posting.
Pink sauce. That was the other thing.